What's the CityCycle scheme all about? Well, you've probably seen it out there. It's those really bright yellow bikes and yellow stations that are around the city. As the Lord Mayor said, it's part of our balanced approach to tackle traffic congestion. So it's about getting people onto the bikes for those first 30 minutes for free for those short journeys around town. And what we're doing is we're rolling it out over the next couple of months, out all the way out to UQ, and that'll be an important connection. And some extra stations out at QUT and Southbank as well to the TAFE out there. So
bikes are allowed on the road. They're also allowed on bikeways, shared paths, and also on the footpaths. And there are different rules applied to each of them, and I'll go through those. However, there are also some areas in Queensland where bikes are specifically excluded. The two main ones are the Queen Street Mall. You cannot cycle in Queen Street Mall, but you can cycle in King George Square, and motorways they're also banned as well. One of the key things, bikes are vehicles, full stop. They are required to follow all Queensland road rules, and Queensland road rules cover roads and shared paths and footpaths. So that's a key thing to actually be aware of. If you get onto Council's website, under the transport and cycling, we have a link through to the Queensland road rules if you want to see them. But essentially, they are treated as a vehicle, and there are actually a unit of police located in the city who actually operate on bikes, and they actually patrol our bikeways fairly regularly, so they're actually there to improve safety and help out.
I firstly just want to thank you again for the commitment that you have made to the City of Brisbane through the ambassadorship program and through assisting with other events in our city. We really do appreciate what you're doing. This is also, I know, a pretty busy time for a lot of you. A lot of assignments, exams perhaps coming up also as you head towards the end of the university year. So a double thank you today for making the time available to be here. The CityCycles are a fairly new part of the types of activities that Brisbane has. They've only been around now for about 1 year. And of course they mirror in many respects schemes that have existed primarily in Europe. The big difference here is that we have legislative requirements for the use of helmets, and that has made it, I suppose, a slower start-up here than what has been the case overseas. But we're doing what we can to make it a little bit easier, and again it's all about providing another option for people to get around the city. So once people are registered, it means that they can have the first half-hour trip free of charge. So I guess one of the things that we have found though is that there is still a need to do a lot more in terms of promotion of the scheme. We're rolling out at the moment some cycle stations in Southbank and also the University of Queensland. Without wanting to steal your thunder, Councillor Simmons, that will be happening before Christmas. And I think that will also increase the number of journey opportunities and interesting opportunities for cycling by way of the CityCycles. Again, we would just today ask you to do what you can to promote it. You know, the use of social media.